All right, welcome back, everybody. Halloween, just in case you don't know, is on Wednesday. And while kids are going door to door for the candy, there could be others looking for trouble. So joining me this morning is Derek Wing, the communications manager for Pemco Insurance. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're here to talk about a study from the Highway Loss Data Institute on car vandalism in Halloween. This is interesting here. So what did the study show?
All right, so Brian, it showed that serious car vandalisms doubled on Halloween night compared to other regular nights. And we're talking about things like smashed windshields or slashed tires. Wow. And across the country, on average, about 1,200 claims are made on Halloween night by vandalism, like this kind of stuff that you're seeing here, to the tune of about $1,500 per claim. So, you know, I mean, this is not little tricks, and it's definitely not a treat for the car owners.
Do you happen to know why that is? Is it just more people are just out on the streets?
I think more people are out on the streets. People might get a little mischievous. You know, it's just it's a time for kind of wildness, craziness.
A little bit. Okay, so the question here is, how do you get that target off your car so it isn't vandalized?
Yeah, the good news is, Brian, that there are a lot of things that you can do to protect your car on Halloween night, and I think we've got a list here. So the first and foremost thing is, if you've got a garage, park your car in the garage to minimize the risk of any potential danger or vandalism. If you don't have a garage, park next to your house and keep the outdoor lights on just so you can keep an eye on your car. Other things that you can do, what you would normally do on a regular night. Lock up your car, use your car alarm, clear out any valuables like in the back seat just so thieves or vandals aren't tempted to mess with your car. And then here's one that you might not have thought of. If you're going out to like a Halloween party or if you're going trick-or-treating in a different neighborhood, consider using rideshare or public transportation just because you don't want your car parked in an unfamiliar and potentially dangerous spot.
That's a very interesting, I mean, it's all common sense, really. I mean, what it boils down to. But another question here, do you make yourself more of a target if you participate in handing out trick-or-treat candy?
I would say that most of the time, probably not, because who doesn't love free candy?
I love free candy.
Yeah, I love free candy too. But, you know, I think that one instance where you could potentially put yourself at risk is if there are some older kids that come to your house and trick or treat. You might be tempted to say, you know, aren't you a little bit old to be coming out here? Call them out a little bit. You don't want to do that just because they might get embarrassed in front of their friends. They might get a little angry, and they may feel like retaliating. So the best course of action if you see somebody like that is just smile, hold your tongue, give out the candy, and let them go on their way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Bite your tongue. Let it go. Let it go.
That's right.
How are insurance claims for vandalism handled?
Yeah, so hopefully this never happens to anybody, but if your car gets vandalized on Halloween night or any other night, there is something called comprehensive coverage for insurance. And basically, that's anything that's not a car accident. Car accidents are like collision insurance, but comprehensive insurance will cover your car in the event of something like vandalism. Now, the question that you have to ask yourself is, do I want to file a claim? Because, you know, it could be expensive depending on what your deductible is. Regardless of what you decide to do when it comes to filing a claim or not, what we recommend is if something should happen to your car on Halloween night, make sure that you call the police, make sure that you file a report, and then also take pictures both for your insurance company and just for evidence purposes.
Yeah, just another thing to be aware of on this Halloween night. Derek Wing, thanks for joining us. We appreciate that.